KTS Storytime. My name is Janine, and I am surrounded by sweet little kitty cats for story time today. So let's see, who's on my lap? This is Cheryl, and this cute little one is Cupid. Cupid looks a lot like our kitty in the story. And then this baby is Oscarina. Yes. Yeah. So I don't know about you, but if you have a kitty cat, I bet you know that kitties love story time. They just hang out and listen, and they love to be read to. So I think they're going to enjoy this story. Oh, and June up here on top. June, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, she's kind of sleepy. So she's gonna hang out, but she's gonna be listening, I'm quite sure. All right. Okay, so today our story is called Goyangi Means Cat. This story is written by Christine McDonald, and the pictures are by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. All right, this looks like an interesting book. I can't wait to read it. Alright, we're going to set this story up to show some pictures before the story actually begins. So it looks like somebody is arriving on an airplane. Oh my goodness. We have a very loud kitty who just used the litter box. Because I'm just making all kinds of noise. Alright. Ooh, and it looks like she's being welcomed. There's a bunch of people welcoming someone to the United States from that just got off an airplane. So let's see what this is about. Okay. Oh, and it also looks like somebody is waiting at the window. I think Cheryl already likes this story. We haven't even begun. Well, hello. Hello there. All right. When Soo Min came from Korea to her new home in America, she spoke no English. Her new family knew just a few Korean words. Mokda meant eat, chimdae meant bed, bop meant rice, and jip means house. Oh, look who's waiting right there to meet Soo Min. In the first few days, Soo Min quickly taught them more words. Ani meant no. That's what she said when she didn't want to go to bed. Apo meant hurt when she scraped her knee. Gom meant teddy bear, which she carried in the hood of her jacket. And Popo means kiss, a gift she gave her parents. Look who it is right behind. She called the woman Oma and the man Opa. Best of all was Goyangi, the cat. Right there. What a pretty kitty. The woman's light eyes and the man's beard were strange to Soo Min. All the food was new except for Bop. But Soo Min loved Goyangi right from the start. She followed the cat from room to room, playing hide and seek. Right there, hiding under the table. At night, Goyangi curled up on Soo Min's bed. When she was frightened by a siren in the street, she stroked Goyangi's soft fur. When Soo Min missed her Korean friends, Goyangi licked her hand with his towely tongue. If you've ever had a kitty cat lick you, their tongue feels like sandpaper. It's very funny. Feels very funny. In the first week, Soo Min went out with her new parents to the park, in the car, and to the library. When she wanted to go back to the house, she tugged on Oma's sleeve. She meant, let's go. Oma didn't come. Soo Min said, Goyangi. When Oma still didn't understand, Soo Min said, Goyangi Jip. She meant, the cat is at the house, let's go. Soo Min said, Goyangi Jip Mokta. She meant, the cat is at the house and needs his food, so let's go. She tugged on Oma's sleeve until they headed back. Wow, she was very worried about Goyangi. Gesundheit. One morning at the end of Soo Min's first week in her new house, when Opa was leaving, Goyangi slipped out the door, ran down the steps, and disappeared. Uh-oh, there. Hello, who's this over here? Soo Min noticed at breakfast. Goyangi? She asked. Oma pointed to the door. Goyangi Jip? Soo Min asked. Oma shook her head no and pointed. Goyangi outside. Uh-oh. Soo Min didn't finish her breakfast. She sat by the window and watched the street. Let's go look for Goyangi, Oma said. Soo Min and Oma walked up and down the block. Goyangi, Soo Min called. Goyangi, here kitty kitty. Oma called. Come home, Goyangi, come home. Soo Min knew that the cat was frightened and wanted to come back to her. She knew he was lonely and afraid. Soo Min and Oma walked slowly down the street. Oma called, Goyangi, come home. Come home, kitty. Back at the house, sitting on Oma's lap, Soo Min cried and cried. She cried for Goyangi, she cried for Korea, so many tears. Oma held her and rocked her. When Soo Min fell asleep on the couch, Oma covered her with a blanket. Soo Min slept until Opa returned from work. She heard his footsteps in the hall. Then Soo Min heard another sound. She ran to the door. Oh, look who it is. Goyangi, she said. She knelt beside the cat and stroked his head. He licked her hand and rubbed against her, purring loudly. Aww. Goyangi home, Soo Min said, and she smiled. Aw, look how happy she is, and look how happy that kitty cat is. What a great story. So this really shows how your best friend can be a kitty cat. Hey, what's going on back here? How your best friend can be a kitty cat or a dog. And Soo Min was so lonely and probably very scared coming to a new country and not knowing how to even speak English. So Goyangi really made her feel happy and loved. So anyway, I think this is such a cool story. I hope you liked it too.